how's it going? So today I'm going to be taking a regular real life mansion and building it as a tiny home in The Sims 4. So I came across this website. I was looking for like modern mansions. Hi! I was looking for like modern mansions on Pinterest and I came across this guy, Abraham Magdi, this architect. Look at some of these buildings, you guys. I was blown away when I saw this. Everything looks so modern, so beautiful, and I picked one that I want to build as like a tiny mansion in The Sims 4, and this was the one that I picked. I think it looks super cool, very modern. Some of the items on here remind me a little bit of eco lifestyle, so I'm gonna be building this in The Sims 4 as a tiny mansion. If you guys like this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get into it. I'm gonna be building today in Windenburg. I love this tiny little 20 by 20 lot. It's kind of like hidden away, it's right on the water, and I'm gonna have the photo somewhere on the screen for you guys for reference so you can see what I'm doing compared to the actual picture. I hope this goes well. I've done like Sims houses before as tiny homes, but I've never done this. So I think what I'm gonna start off by doing is like build the shape of it, not necessarily to size, but I'm not gonna be worrying about the tiny home dimensions yet. By the way, by tiny home, I do intend on keeping it below 64 tiles. So okay, this is like the general shape, but obviously we are not even close to the tiny home limit. So now we're gonna start to shrink this. I think it's gonna end up being more like wide and narrow than like long towards the back. Oh, we're under 100. Okay, we're on our way. They have this cool little walkway, which is actually gonna be really convenient for us because I don't have to build a second floor on top. I can easily just put in some cool little structures in there to make it look like it's a walkway with a roof, but we're not gonna have one. Now we're at 67. I am getting really close here. I need to get rid of like 3 tiles and that's it. Okay, I think I've done it. This looks pretty big for a tiny home. We've got 64 by 64 tiles. This is gonna be my general shape. Now let's make this look beautiful and modern. So I'm gonna raise it up. What I can't do, which is really annoying, is add any patios or like extra things like that. And if I use any fencing, I have to be careful. Like for my balcony, for example, if I enclose this, that'll count as 4 extra tiles. So what you're gonna see me doing a lot of the time in this build challenge is I'm gonna be kind of like leaving one empty spot because look, if I like connect this, then I've got 100 tiles, but if I leave it open, I still have 64. And in these weird little areas here, I could put a chimney or like some kind of detail, same as for my balconies and all of that stuff. The only thing I might not get away with is this front one. So maybe I'll just kind of like shrink this in a little bit and use those extra 4 tiles to make my front balcony. Now that we've got our overall shape, I'm gonna go in and add our windows and doors. I also might just put on like a white wallpaper so I can kind of see what we're working with a little better. So I'm gonna be using Unbent Smoothness. It has like a white wallpaper going around the actual home. Aria really wants to say hello today.
Say hi. Say hi. Hi, guys.
Yeah, the wallpaper is white, but it doesn't look completely smooth. It's definitely like some kind of concrete or brick or I don't even know. But we also have some wood on the side, so eco lifestyle coming in real hot and kind of like a gray over here. Okay, now let's go in and create our little walkway. So right here is going to be a walkway. I'm probably going to connect these 2 rooms when I do my layout inside. So I'm going to be using City Living. The Sims 4 City Living has these amazing like wall structures that don't clip to the wall. So these ones, the medium slate tiles, actually I might have to use the short one. We are a little restricted here. I'm going to be using these to kind of make my little walkway there. We're also going to go in with a similar thing from Eco Lifestyle. These are the ones that I was talking about that like to clip to the wall. So when you're doing modern homes and you want to add like a little bit of detailing on your homes, these are the ones that I like to use for like stuff like that. I think I'm also going to be using a lot of Eco Lifestyle windows because I've noticed that in this home, they're kind of like, they kind of come out on a diagonal like these ones that we've got. So I think I'm going to use this here. Modern is definitely not my favorite kind of style to do, especially when we're doing a tiny home. But every once in a while when I do it, I am reminded how freaking beautiful it is. Like I would love a modern home. Little side door over there. And then let's get our main windows and main doors. Okay, our windows and doors are done. I've done majority eco lifestyle. I'm pretty sure most of these are eco lifestyle. Actually, I think they all are. Minus the doors. This one's base game. And that one is Sims 4 Dream Home Decorator. So let's go ahead and add our stairs. And this is another problem that I kind of was running into is I can't make a real patio, but what I can do is use the extra like stair piece, and that actually won't count as a extra tile. So we're gonna go like this. Normally I would do everything in my power to get rid of that little extra space, but today I'm relying on it. Let's get the lighting out of the way too. So for my lighting, I recently fell in love with this one from Spa Day. Spa Day has really nice modern lighting. This one here is the one we're gonna use is in black. Oh, I almost forgot about my little side door. We gotta put stairs over here too. Lovely. And then again, for the landscaping, what I'm going to do is go in with my fence and do the same kind of strategy that I use on my roof by like not actually enclosing the fence. So here we're gonna do some landscaping. This is gonna be easy to hide because like I'm gonna be using bushes and stuff. You're not really gonna see that extra open spot. And we're gonna enclose like this entire lot. I'm gonna put the pool at my front. I'm pretty sure I actually built this backwards, but judging by like the front of the actual house, like in real life, the back looks better. So I'm gonna keep this. Going in with the final details of my house, I'm using Snowy Escape columns in the default swatch. And I'm gonna just go in and put them anywhere that I think could use like a little bit of separation. Like in the back here between these two windows, I think that looks kind of cool. Maybe at the front too, because they did have that little like overhang thing. Maybe I should try and see if I can find something to put in there. I'm even gonna include City Living has these super weird chairs that I've never used. I think I've even like knocked these in a video before, like saying how weird they were. But I mean, here they are in like a model modern home. So I guess we're just gonna have to put them. I have a cute little mailbox. I think it looks so cute. I've got a little bit of landscaping going on. And I think the final thing I'm gonna do is add like maybe a little patio table in the back, a seating area or something. Maybe do a little extra landscaping around, but essentially this is what we got. I think it looks pretty accurate so far. So far, so good. I hope the layout works out on the inside though. Oh, wait, I was actually able to close off these fences around my landscaping and it doesn't count as an extra tile. Hell yes. Okay, I think in the back, I'm just gonna maybe add like a little barbecue, stuff for your Sims to do if you actually plan on downloading this. I love it. It looks so pretty. Okay, let's see it at night. I wanna see it all lit up, looking beautiful. We are ready to go inside. Let's see how this layout looks first of all. Honestly, I feel like it doesn't look that bad. I expected a lot less for a tiny home here. Ladder is gonna be a given. We're definitely gonna have a ladder in this house. I think I'm gonna use this like awkward little space back here for our ladder. That'll go up there. That's kind of perfect. We can do maybe kitchen and dining over here, living room to the left when you walk in, and then upstairs, I'm gonna have to put a bathroom somewhere and I don't really know where I'm gonna put that. Maybe we just do like a small one here. That way we're not blocking off our balcony. Our balcony is still good. We can have like a little narrow hallway and then across the outside, this is how you're gonna get to the bedroom. Let's try it. Let's go down and get some flooring. So I don't know what the inside of this house looks like, but I think I'm gonna go pretty minimal for my style here. So we're gonna put in some nice hardwood, eco lifestyle. It's gonna be really pretty to see the lighting in these with these windows. Hold on. We need the perfect lighting for this. Tiny living maybe? Hold on. Let me just put these in the living room. We're gonna put them in the dining room. And then upstairs, maybe we can change it up. Maybe in my bedroom, I'll do like a different one. I love using these in like varying sizes. So what if I did this? Let's see how it looks. Ooh, that's gonna look really good with the furniture in there. I think this is gonna turn out so pretty. Okay, let's go in, start furnishing. So over here for our living room, let's go ahead and I really wanna put a fireplace in here. And I need to keep in mind the placement of my couch. So maybe we try Dream Home Decorator couch there. I would love to have my fireplace on that side, but I don't wanna like block off this area. So I think I can fit a fireplace in that little like section of the wall here. Just like squeeze that on there and let's get our TV. And we'll get a little chair. I really want to do like a pop of color in here. I don't want it to be completely neutral. You guys know me, I love my color. So maybe I'll go in with like a chair that matches the pillows or something. Or we can solve all my problems and just fix this window and like replace it with this. I think that's a better idea. Okay, there we go. Look how cute my little living room is. I just need a plant. We can use that there, matches my chair, and this is adorable so far. There is my living room. Let's move on to the kitchen. And for our kitchen, I'm gonna go in with my Snowy Escape fridge. We'll use Dream Home Decorator counters over here. I can probably put my sink on this one and my oven over here. And then I have two extra counters that I can use, one for clutter and one for prep. I don't know how we've ended up with so much space. I feel like I have so much room. I can even put a dining table right here. Let's use the one from Tiny Living maybe. But like, look at this little kitchen area. It's so perfect. This little table from Tiny Living, I can never find it because it's in the weirdest category, like under services. I think it's in miscellaneous for some odd reason, but it's kind of perfect for obviously like tiny homes. But let's go ahead and get our bar stools here. I'm gonna use Dream Home Decorator so that it matches that green that I've been using. And maybe in that like awkward corner, we can put up some art or something. It's kind of sad. It looks a little uninviting and scary. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, let's go upstairs. We are going to do our hallway here and our little bathroom. So the bathroom is going to be nothing too exciting. Obviously, it's just a 3-tile bathroom. So we'll use Dream Home Decorator doors for this, and then just like the university shower and like regular furniture in there. She may be simple, but she'll still be marvelous. Okay, so I'm using this like brown, black, and white color scheme. This sink from Dream Home Decorator is so perfect. Maybe we can do a snowy escape mirror, obviously university shower, and snowy escape toilet, because why not? A hanging plant. Oh, it's so perfect. Yeah, this bathroom's so cute. Like very, very little, but we've added enough decor in here that I feel like it looks really good. Okay, let's move out. I don't know what I'm gonna do in here. I would love to have enough room for a desk, but I don't know how lucky I'm gonna be with that. Actually, that just might work. If I put my bookshelf here, we should be able to use the door still. I think my Sims should be able to get around there. That leaves enough room. And then I just need a computer and a picture. Ooh, she's fancy. She's a designer, darling. We can even do an end table over here. And on top of it, I can put just like a tiny little bookshelf. It's small, but it's gonna work. And let's add a little pizzazz. It's beautiful. Okay, I love our little hallway. We have, again, this kind of looks a little creepy, but you know, it's fine. Finally, we just have to do the bedroom, and maybe out here I'll add like a little plant or something, just like something to fill the space, like perfect patio tree. I can't tell if that looks weird from the outside or not. I'm gonna keep it. Maybe we do the other perfect patio tree, like this one. Is that a little more subtle? I think that might be better. Okay, let's do the bedroom. It is gonna be kind of weird because my bedroom is gonna be like very visible from the outside. I mean, I personally think it looks very cool, very designer, and we're facing the water. So that's gonna be my idea here. I kind of want to use this for my gold digger challenge. Oh my gosh, how much is this? Because it's still a tiny home, we're only at $58,000. Okay, that's a plan. So I'm gonna have my closet over here, some hanging clothes, and I can put some clutter in there as well. I could take 1,000,001 packs of just build and buy that looks exactly like Dream Home Decorator. I think it's so pretty. I'm gonna leave my window open because I think it looks really cool. You guys, if you download this, obviously can put curtains there if you want to, but I think that looks really nice like that. Not practical for real life, but let's be honest, our Sims have no idea what the heck is going on. So finally, this is what our house looks like in The Sims 4 as a tiny home, our real life mansion gone Sims 4 tiny home. Let's do a quick walkthrough. So inside, I feel like it looks better at night. Always with my builds at nighttime. This is what the bedroom ended up looking like. I did go a little bit more minimalistic than I'm used to. I think it turned out really, really good and kind of like matched the style. This is our hallway with our bathroom. Downstairs, we've got our full kitchen and dining room as well. I managed to fit a freaking dining room in this tiny home. Like, I swear we had way more room than I've ever had with a tiny home. Like, this worked out so well. And then this is our little living room. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you want me to do this again, I would love to. This is a really fun challenge. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. If you want to see this house in real life, I think I am gonna put it into my gold digger let's play. So look out for that. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.